Imagine driving down a lonely road. You see a fallen tree blocking your path. You turn around, hoping to find another way, but no matter which road you take, you always end up in the same town, a town with no way out. A town where smiling monsters wait patiently for the sun to set. A town that doesn't just trap your body, it traps your mind. For 4 incredible seasons, From has become one of the biggest mystery shows on television. Every episode gave us more questions than answers. Who created the town? What are the monsters? Who is the boy in white? Why do people keep getting trapped here? And perhaps the biggest question of all, can anyone ever escape? Now, after years of speculation, the creators have finally confirmed that the story is heading toward its conclusion. But here's the twist. It will also be the final season. Today, we're breaking down everything officially confirmed about From Season 5, the renewal, the release window, the returning cast, the creators' biggest reveals, hidden clues you may have missed, and the fan theories that could explain the mystery once and for all. Some answers are finally coming, but as you'll soon discover, every answer in From always creates an even bigger question. So grab your talisman, close every window, and let's return to the town one last time. For many fans, that announcement was exciting enough, but there was another piece of news that completely changed the conversation. Season 5 won't simply be another chapter, it will be the final chapter. That means the mystery that's been building since episode 1 is finally approaching its conclusion. The creators won't be dragging the story out for years. Instead, they're preparing to answer the questions they've been teasing since the very beginning. And surprisingly, that decision wasn't made because the series was losing popularity. Quite the opposite. Believe it or not, From isn't just successful, it's officially the most-watched series in MGM Plus history. That's remarkable for a show that began as a relatively quiet supernatural thriller back in 2022. Over time, word of mouth transformed it into one of television's most talked-about mystery series. Every season introduced terrifying new creatures, impossible mysteries, shocking character deaths, and clues that kept viewers debating online for weeks after every episode aired. In today's streaming world, that's incredibly rare, which is exactly why many fans expected MGM Plus to continue the show beyond 5 seasons. But that's not what happened. Creator John Griffin revealed that ending From after 5 seasons wasn't an easy decision. In fact, the writers seriously discussed making a 6th season. Imagine that. The story could have continued. The audience certainly would have watched. But eventually, the creative team realized something important. If they made another season, it wouldn't be because the story needed it. It would simply be because they didn't want to say goodbye. Griffin admitted there was a lot of soul-searching before making the decision. Eventually, everyone agreed that protecting the story mattered more than extending the series. That may actually be the best possible news for fans. We've seen plenty of mystery shows continue long after their original plan, adding more and more unanswered questions until the ending could never satisfy everyone. The creators of From seem determined not to repeat that mistake. Instead of stretching the mystery, they're preparing to finish it. One of the biggest surprises from Griffin's recent interviews was learning that 5 seasons had always been the goal. The creators never intended this to become an endless series. Instead, they imagined it like a novel. Every chapter serves a purpose, every mystery leads somewhere, every character is moving toward a destination. Griffin explained that one particular moment completely changed the structure of the story: Jim Matthews' death. According to Griffin, that heartbreaking event marked the end of the story's first major act. Everything before that was building the mystery. Everything after that is solving it. Season 4 became what Griffin called the beginning of the end, which means Season 5 isn't simply another season, it's the payoff. If you've watched Lost, Dark, Twin Peaks, or even Stranger Things, you'll probably notice familiar ideas. People trapped somewhere impossible, supernatural forces, hidden symbols, strange visions, characters carrying emotional trauma. But John Griffin says From was never designed to be just another mystery show. During a recent Reddit Q&A, he explained something fascinating. He said the writers intentionally used familiar horror and mystery tropes to create something that initially feels recognizable, only to slowly transform into something completely different. Then he revealed what From has really been about all along. In his words, character drama dressed up as a nightmare. Think about that for a moment. The monsters matter, the mystery matter, but underneath everything, this story has always been about people. Parents trying to protect children, families torn apart, grief, fear, hope, survival. The supernatural mystery isn't the destination,
It's the vehicle that pushes every character to their emotional breaking point. And that's one reason viewers have become so attached to the series. Every great story has unforgettable characters, but in From, the town itself may be the most terrifying character of all. It doesn't simply trap people, it studies them, it manipulates them, it uses memories, drains, fear, guilt, love. Every season, the town seems to understand its victims a little better. Sometimes it offers hope, sometimes it creates impossible choices, sometimes it turns family members against one another, and just when you think you figured out its rules, it changes them. Which raises one frightening possibility. What if the town isn't merely haunted? What if it's alive? And if that's true, who or what is controlling it? That question may become the central mystery of Season 5. So what do we actually know about From Season 5? The creators have made one thing very clear. Season 5 is all about Endgame. During a Reddit Q&A, John Griffin and Jeff Pinkner revealed that they already have a framework for the final season, and they described it with one powerful word: Endgame. That tells us something important. The final season isn't meant to create more mysteries. Instead, it's designed to answer the biggest questions that have haunted fans since the very first episode. One of the most surprising reveals from the creators wasn't about the monsters or the town, it was about the title itself. For years, fans wondered why the series is called From. According to Griffin and Pinkner, they intentionally avoided giving one fixed meaning because they wanted every viewer to interpret it differently. But they also gave the closest thing to an official explanation, saying the word From is like the hyphen on a gravestone. They even quoted legendary rapper Rakim. It's not where you're from, it's where you're at. That suggests the show isn't really about where these people came from, it's about who they become after they're trapped inside the town. The creators also explained that From was always intended to be character drama dressed up as a nightmare. The monsters, mysteries, and supernatural elements are all there to explore fear, grief, hope, guilt, and survival. As for the cast, most of the surviving characters are expected to return, including Harold Perrineau as Boyd, Catalina Sandina Moreno as Tabitha, David Alpay as Jade, Scott McCord as Kenny, Elizabeth Saunders as Donna, Ricky He as Kenny, and many others. Sadly, Jim Matthews isn't expected to return after his death, although flashbacks or supernatural appearances remain possible because of the show's mysterious nature. With filming expected to begin in Halifax, Nova Scotia, MGM Plus is currently targeting a 2027 release. But what happens next changes everything, because Season 4 left behind clues that could finally explain the town itself. Season 4 completely changed everything we thought we knew. The finale confirmed that a much larger supernatural conflict is taking place between the mysterious boy in white and the terrifying man in yellow, who spent an entire season disguised as Sophia. The creators also confirmed that the audience was intentionally allowed to know Sophia's true identity before the characters did. They wanted viewers to experience the tension of watching the survivors remain unaware of the danger around them. Another major clue involves the dead children's bones. Both Sophia and the boy in white repeatedly hinted that these bones are incredibly important. By the end of Season 4, Tabitha and Jade finally recovered them. How they'll be used remains unknown, but many fans believe they may be the key to breaking the Thames curse. Another mystery centers around Victor. He's the only known survivor of the previous cycle, and the character who has spent the most time inside the town. Because the boy in white continues to guide him, many believe Victor holds the knowledge needed to finally end the nightmare. Then there's the bottle tree and the talismans. By the end of Season 4, the bottle tree had been uprooted and the talismans perfecting the residents were removed, leaving everyone more vulnerable than ever. Now for the theories. Some fans believe the town exists outside normal space and time. Others think it's a supernatural prison built to trap souls. Another popular theory is that the town is controlled by two opposing forces, the boy in white and the man in yellow, with the residents caught in the middle of their conflict. These are only theories, but Season 5 is expected to finally reveal which, if any, are true, and the ending may answer the biggest question of all. Can anyone actually escape? One thing is now certain. From Season 5 will be the end. John Griffin confirmed that the ending viewers will see is the ending the creators always planned from the beginning. Although details changed throughout the creative process, the destination has remained the same. Actor Robert Joy hopes to see the man in yellow finally defeated. Scott McCord hopes something even bigger happens. He wants the cycle to end forever. He wants everyone to go home. And he even imagined Victor, Henry, and Ethan enjoying a peaceful barbecue together after everything they've survived. Whether that happy ending becomes reality remains to be seen. What we do know is that Season 5 carries enormous responsibility. It has to explain the town, reveal the origins of the monsters, answer the mystery of the boy in white, explain the purpose of the faraway trees, reveal why certain people are reincarnated, and finally tell us whether the town is a prison, a test, or something even more terrifying. The creators have promised that questions will be answered, but answers will also raise new questions. That perfectly captures what has made From one of television's most fascinating mystery series. After years of theories, hidden clues, shocking deaths, and unforgettable moments, we're finally approaching the truth. Now the only question left is, when the secrets of the town are finally revealed, will the answers be worth the wait? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know your biggest From Season 5 theory in the comments below. Until next time, keep your talisman close, never answer the door after dark, and we'll see you in the next mystery.